Hey, Trey Trey.
Hey, Chi. How you?
Hi. Welcome. Welcome everybody to I Was Thinking with
Trey Trey.
Trey Trey and Chili, the podcast where we talk about what we've been thinking, pondering. Oh, girl, honey, I wanted to say meditating. The word that came to mind was masturbating. Ain't that crazy?
If you listen to the last episode, I said it's been a while since baby girl's been touched. Perhaps we are not the only one on the phone call who feels that way.
Oh, my word. When we talk about what we've been thinking.
We
Okay.
all know what you've been
Nope,
thinking.
nope. I just forgot the word meditating.
Hmm.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so girl, I've been thinking
Yeah.
about just waiting for my lighting to come back. Okay. I've been thinking about food as an art form, right? I've always felt this
Okay.
way about food. I guess I could describe myself as a foodie, but food is just something I've always enjoyed, not just eating
Uh-huh.
it, but also I grew up watching a lot of cooking shows.
Mm.
Particularly, I enjoyed the old MasterChef Australia. Because
Okay.
when MasterChef USA was more like, drama spice, little fights.
Yeah.
MasterChef Australia, they were like supportive of each other and it was more about the food and you're like taking
Yeah.
it in skill. And I enjoyed people, getting excited about cooking and trying different techniques and mixing things I never, thought of and like
Yeah.
people come together and then also watching the judges' facial expressions when they had something that was truly like delicious. So just the whole thing,
Yeah.
how art with food, there's sound, there's, texture, there's touch, there's sight, there's smell, there's the visual. Like it touches, I already talked about sight. Okay. It touches so many of our senses.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like it's such an art form. And we can talk about like main courses and how to treat different aspects of food, but um, there's also, what's the word I'm looking for? Desserts and stuff, and that can be its whole own world in terms of playing with texture and stuff. But anyway, I get excited about this, right? So I Tracy hasn't had any preparation for this topic. I just said we're talking about food as an art form. Okay, and food is something I get quite excited about. But we have this group chat, like me and us two and some other people, and I sent something on there today, not expecting to use it here, and I'd like for her to listen to that with you guys and react to it. So yeah, let's get into
Okay. All right.
it.
I was just chilling and I was watching something online and they were about to, oh, Trevor Noah's watch party. And they're about to eat like a deli. What do they call it? A charcuterie board. And I saw the meat and I was like, oh, I want meat. I just started craving meat. Started thinking about cold cuts, pastrami. What's this other one? Pepperoni. Started thinking about beef stew. And then I thought about lamb and I thought, oh, lamb and salt. Well, I'm picturing exactly as a lamb chop. Oh. Just go here with me, guys. Just go here with me. Lamb chops with like a gravy and
Remember that Freudian slip she had earlier in the episode? Remember? When she couldn't remember the word meditating. Remember? Remember? Does it not sound like she's meditating in this video? In the sun, in the desert.
Wow.
I said what I said. Let's proceed. Lamb chop.
No comment.
I'm not. I don't like my mashed potatoes super smooth. I like to be able to chew a bit. I like it a little chunky. Some chunky mashed potato, lamb chops, gravy, roasted veg, and salad. I think
I want to talk about your breaths in, Chilala. This feels inappropriate. Like, I'm just like,
I'm talking about the
this food like, yo. I'm like, but it's okay. Let's proceed.
bit of cranberries in it. Something about lamb and cranberries makes sense in my mind. Probably the cooking shows I watched when I used to watch a lot of cooking shows. just go here with you guys. It's summer vibes. Okay. Dinner on the balcony.
Bara, come, let me cook.
Cranberries in the nice, refreshing, crunchy salad. I tend to lean more tangy than like creamy, rich kind of things. So some cranberries in there. And maybe not a gravy on the lamb chops, maybe a jus,
Jus?
maybe a berry reduction.
Actually, maybe a jus, maybe a berry reduction. Sorry.
But I'm leaning more towards gravy and then some fruit in the salad. I thought, what will I have to drink? I thought, oh,
God, I don't like the way that sounded.
great. Well, I mean, it's kind of like mimosa, but it was
Yeah. Yeah. Those voice notes is going to be on the internet now. But you wanted this. So let's finish.
a sweet wine, sweet white wine, apple wine, whatever. With some orange juice is great too. And then I thought I was having an orange. So I thought an orange, some cranberry, maybe some mint. Oh, some mint in the salad would be lovely as well. Such fresh vibes. And then, so I was thinking about the drink, like maybe some kind of like cranberry orange mocktail. I like a little bit of bitterness in my mocktail. So maybe some rosemary. Rosemary and lamb go together. So maybe some rosemary in the mocktail. I don't think rosemary and mint feels like a competition. I don't know which one to go for. Maybe mint in the salad and then rosemary in the mocktail. I'm not sure. I like to keep it more cohesive, I think. I think one herb should shine. Mint. I'm feeling mint more.
For me, in the voice note, it's a. It's the. You know why? Because I can feel you going.
Yeah.
Like anyway.
Orange cranberry mocktail sounds great though. And the rosemary would add that bit of bitterness that I like. Oh, and I want 3 lamb chops.
This is not
me.
this is not what I
I
thought
want
this
to eat
was going to be anymore.
Oh,
This is not how
oh. I love it here. Thank you, Chilala. You are a gift. A gift. Let's proceed. Oh.
I'm gonna grab them by the tail and just bite into them. Oh, sumptuous,
Oh
delicious
God.
lamb chops. And as I'm having this moment in my head with the imaginary people I have in my head, I thought I wanna put this out there actually. And so I decided to use you guys for that. Can you see it? My mouth is watering. Just 3 lamb chops, just for me.
I'm sure it is.
Chunky mashed potato,
Uh-huh.
roasted veg, nicely roasted veg with a nice dressing on it, not like just plain salt and pepper. No, some lovely spices on the veg as well, and a nice salad. I could even skip the roasted veg for the salad, but the salad must have mint and cranberries in it because mint is our chosen herb. Yeah, guys, tell me what you think. What would you pair to drink with the drink? I mean, to drink with the meal. What are you guys feeling? Also, I got home not too long ago and I'm currently having my meal. So let me know what you guys think.
Chum, I just want to say, you love food, dog. You know what I'm saying? You love food. You love food. Um, you know what tickles me? I want everyone to have context. This group is a prayer group. Every week we send a voice note to update people on how we are doing as people. And and just to say, guys, this is what I want us to be praying on. And things that I want us to just, I'm thankful to the Lord. Chilala decided to herself to freestyle and send a 4-minute voice note,
Yeah.
which was her love letter, her last letter to a meal.
Oh my
Now,
God,
you
wait.
wanted to hear my thoughts?
Okay, I'll get back to
Huh?
it. But let me just say this because I might forget. I once wrote a love song to
Go.
my avocado. Go.
You what?
I once wrote a love song to an avocado. Continue, Jake.
Sorry, you expect me to move on from that? Sorry.
Yes. Yes.
Don't say weird things and then make me know. Explain. Unpack.
I want to
What
hear
do
your
you
thoughts
mean?
on the meal, on the lamb.
Talk about the love song to the avocado. What do you
Okay.
mean?
What had happened was it was in high school, right? And high school me thought I could be a songwriter. That's another life. Yeah. I found out I couldn't, but I tried actually. I did try. Anyway, so me and my friends were having this debate because I feel like most South Africans have avocado with salt, whereas I grew up of having avocado with sugar.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'd have it like mashed up with sugar and bread. That was what I grew up with. And I always thought it was weird that people would have it with salt or have it in salad until I tried it. So I went home one day. I was like, you know what? I'll give what the people are saying a try. Had avocado with, I cut some avocado, had it with some salt. I was like, oh, this is pretty good. Let me throw in some breadcrumbs into this because yeah, the bread was finished. Um, and then I noticed that the bread had actually expired. And yeah, it tasted off. So I was like, oh, but I mixed it all up in the avo. Now I gotta throw the avo away. So then I wrote this little song. I can't believe I finally get to put this out there. I think my brother and like family are the only ones who know the song. Should I sing it?
We're here. As if
Wait.
this episode isn't weird enough as it is, babes. Go ahead. Drive it all the way.
I don't know. Are my vocal cords in place? Anyway, no, I feel shy now. I don't want to sing it. I feel
No, you must channel the same energy of the girl that's like, oh, lamb chops.
Ah, oh my word, Tracy.
Let's call your
Okay.
alter ego
How did
lamb
it?
chops.
Okay. My inner
Yeah, sing it
performer
as lamb chops.
as lamb chops, as the lamb chop girly. Okay. So it
Yeah,
went,
as the lamb chop girly.
how did it go? My dear sweet avo, my avocado, how I love you so.
Keep
My
going.
dear, I am. My dear sweet avo, I don't want to let you go. My dear sweet avocado. That was basically it. I tried to write verses, but all I could come up with was a chorus.
A lot of songs start there.
Hmm.
Do you know what I'm saying? A lot of
Yeah.
the most famous people on this earth don't write their own songs. So
Yeah.
it was very nice though. Very dear. Like it's very cute. Like I'm like, yes, when I Avo. You really felt things for that Evo. Did you actually throw the Evo away though?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you don't have a very strong stomach. I'm just like, I would have eaten it. Like I'm just like, say words that make sense.
Yeah.
But I get you. That's
Yeah.
a beautiful song. I actually really do like that song. It sounds very nice. But wait, you said my dear sweet Evo what? What was
My
that last
dear
word?
sweet avocado.
What does that mean? What's
Avocado.
Kado?
Avocado.
Oh, avocado.
Girl, in my songwriter era.
Okay. Yes, when I went play.
Yes. Oh
Yes.
my
I
word.
did avocado.
Hello.
I was sitting here thinking it's another word from another language. Can't think
No?
the end of ever. It's the
Yeah.
name. It's name avocado.
Yeah.
This is name. Yo, guys, sometimes I'm hood. Sometimes I'm just like, Tracy, you better than this. You teach English, you better than this. Sometimes, I'm like, it's fine, baby. You ain't gotta be great all the time, especially not at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Fair.
Anyway, okay, now
Very fair.
back to your episode.
Yeah.
So, dearest, I appreciate the fact that you went into such detail about the meal that you really want to have. I'm curious to read the rest of the messages in response to what you've said. Uh, but let me answer the question you posed in the voice note because I feel like that's the most pressing thing. What would I pair with this meal? So it's red meat, but you're keeping things pretty light. So yeah, you were quite right with the white wine. I'd probably go like a white wine.
Hmm.
Maybe like not a sweet white wine though. I wouldn't go sweet. It would have to be like it would have to actually be a white wine that white wines. You could do a mimosa. You could. But then I probably wouldn't do the mashed potatoes because that would make it heavy
Hmm.
type of vibe. So
Hmm.
if you were gonna do like spring salad, because lamb is quite light in
Hmm.
in
Yeah, of the
fashion.
red meats.
Like it's butter, yeah, like it's buttery and all of that, but like it's light. It's
Yeah.
not lamb is not the meat that makes you feel like, oh, I
Yeah.
ate.
Compared to beef.
You get me?
Yeah.
Yeah, beef does that, but like lamb is very like, well, maybe that's why it's so stupid expensive. So
Hmm.
because of the lightness of lamb and the lightness of the rest of the meal that you're trying to create, especially with like the salad and the bright and the cranberry and the sours, I think probably where I would put the sweetness is not in your drink. I'd probably put it in one of like the drizzles or something
Hmm.
to counter a
A
little bit of the
berry
sweetness because
reduction.
yeah, like maybe in the jus. Maybe the sweetness would be from the jus type of vibe.
Hmm.
But yeah, I would add some sweetness, but not in the drink. I don't think the drink would be it. Simply
Hmm.
because whatever's going on with the meal, there's a lot of flavors going on there already. Because you were
Yeah.
trying to choose between mint and thyme. I
Hmm.
think you could do mint in the drink if you went, yo, a mint mimosa might not suck. It might not suck because orange and mint is actually a delicious combo.
Hmm.
People sleep on orange and mint, but mint and any like citrus
Mint
is
is just
yummy. Let's
great.
talk about
Yeah.
mojitos for a second. You
Oh,
know what I'm
yes.
saying?
Yes.
Do you
It
get me? Like,
mojitos, they're so simple in concept. Like,
yeah.
but they're so good.
So that's what I'm saying. So like, oh, actually, that might be the drink that goes with your meal because mint goes well with not only lamb, but it also goes well with the whole lightness of your meal,
Hmm.
and the mojito actually can carry the sweetness without it being too much.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
it like this is my thing is it depends. Like if you're eating this on a hot summer's day and you're trying to just eat something that's like filling but like light and
Hmm.
breezy, then whatever you were just saying is perfectly fine as is. The one thing I probably would add just for like a salt content is a little bit of like a crumbly cheese. I don't know which cheese though. I'd probably a crumbly one though.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on how funky you like your cheese. I would even go as far as a blue cheese because blue cheese and a fruit
Really, I cannot handle blue cheese.
really is
Mm.
it too is
No,
it too funky.
it's too
Me, I
funny
like
for
my
me.
cheese. The funkier the better, baby. You know what I'm saying? Get in
I
there. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But like a crumbly cheese, not a feta though. Not
Yeah,
something
not a
salty,
feta.
but something that has like a flavor to it. Like a
Hmm.
like a goat's cheese, maybe. Like something that crumbles.
Yeah, and I like that adds some creamy and as well as some fat because I watched a documentary
Yeah.
that's called I think it was fat, salt, acid, sugar maybe, and how all those should
Yeah.
be balanced in a good meal. And yeah, that
Yeah,
would
yeah,
add some
yeah,
nice like creaminess as well to balance out the other stuff.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm saying is I'm like, it would be a nice creaminess, but in a light meal. So it wouldn't feel like, oh my gosh, I'm eating like a heavy meal. So the cheese is just there to be like, hey, type vibe. Now, going to the core of where this all started, I also as well used to love me a cooking show. I actually have Top Chef on deck. I'm trying to get back into it because I used to love a Top Chef. Woo, I used to love a Top Chef. I've always said, I'm like, guys, if you really want to get me like a real gift, like a cooking gift, book me a class where someone teaches me how to match flavors.
Yes.
That's what I want.
Yes.
I don't want you to teach me how to cook something. I want someone to sit down and say beef goes with orange, lamb goes with mint, mint goes with chocolate, chocolate goes with wine. I want that.
Yes.
is what I want because
Absolutely.
that is the core to every recipe. If
Hmm.
you have that in your brain, you good. And the fact that it doesn't exist pisses me off. Like I'm just like,
There should be like a
why doesn't this
flavor
exist?
pairing thing.
Yeah. Like a flavor pairing class or
Yeah,
something. I think it exists for like
chefs, culinary school.
chefs. Yeah, like culinary school, whatever it is. I'm like, me, I just want that one class. I'm not
Yeah.
trying to like even if you just give me a list, my brother, I'm good. Probably I can probably ask ChatGPT because I request this. So I'm probably like right now I could probably the only problem is ChatGPT as a cook. It's the
Yeah.
path,
I
to
do
be
remember
honest.
in the early stages of ChatGPT when people
So
would ask it to make recipes and then they would make those recipes and it was not good. Probably it's improved now, but yeah.
I think it is improved, but I'm also just like, but I think it probably could answer me in terms of the flavor pairing, like booklet,
Mm.
because those are like standard things. It's not like I'm not asking it to write a recipe, teaching me how to
Yeah.
cook the thing. I don't want to know how to cook the thing. I'm just like, I want to be able to have like the manual in my brain when if I see ingredients, I know what's going to
Mm.
go well together. Because the issue is, I realize that everybody expects us to experiment our way to the knowledge. Why? If it exists. If
You can just
someone
have it.
somewhere has done it before.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear
Do you
you.
get me?
I hear you.
Like, like that's what I want. Like if someone could give me that, I'd be good. As a cook, it would make me the happiest little clam in the world.
Hmm.
And also another thing I was thinking about, I was actually thinking about this earlier, like my losing weight and stuff. And I was thinking about it and I'm like, the biggest problem I have food is not eating. Like I can not eat if I just don't want to eat. My issue is I like eating. I enjoy the act of eating a
Hmm.
meal. It's not about it's not about hunger. Barely ever is it about hunger. It's about I enjoy the act of eating. Like
Yeah.
I like eating. It
Yes.
gives me joy, it gives me comfort, it gives me all the things. Like as much as comfort eating obviously has been demonized, but like genuinely, like
It gives people
food
comfort.
has
It
been a
does.
form, yeah, like food has been like a way for a lot of people to express love for me so long in my life that
Yeah.
I'm like, I enjoy having a meal. Like I enjoy like sitting down and
Eating.
eating. The
Yes.
act of eating is a joyful experience for me.
Mm.
So as a result, I'm like, my biggest issue is not, it's not like hunger.
Hmm.
Because that's the thing is everybody always is trying to fight hunger. Like they're like, yeah, like if you do this, then you won't be hungry. No, 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 you won't be hungry. And I'm like, that's not the problem, guys. It's not hunger. It's the fact that I want to put
Source
something
of
in my
joy.
mouth.
Yes.
Taste nice. That's what I'm fighting.
Yes.
I'm craving a nice taste.
Mm.
It's not here. It's here. This is the problem. This one.
Yeah.
And I'm like, once you come up with that one, we good. And it's not even, I don't even think it's even appetite. And I was like, there's no drug on the menu or whatever it is that can counter like the taste of good, nice
Yeah.
type of vibe. But yeah. Anyway, okay, girl. So
I
so
do. Uh-huh.
what's this? Like give me a little bit of context. Because you told me, but you didn't like tell me. Like why did you send the were you just like, I'm inspired?
I was so like I don't know if I've mentioned on here before like that I tend to maladaptively daydream or whatever, right? And so I was having this moment, but I was like daydreaming that I was telling people. Then I'm like, wait, I have people.
I don't
Just
got people
like
who will listen.
let's see, because I feel like there's so much of my personality that's only experienced by either people that live with me or is expressed mainly in my mind and doesn't really get expressed outwardly. So,
Okay.
yeah, so I was just like, let's just let's just put it out there, see what happens.
Yes, when I sweetie, because Lord knows you have the passion in there. Hey? Huh?
Girl, ooh, and that was
Ah,
the second
you
time
had
I
the
was thinking
passion for
about
the
it.
passion fruit, my babe.
For
Like
the
I was sitting here
passion
like,
fruit.
okay, hi girl.
So come back to what we're talking about. Actually, you did mention something. You talked about like the comfort of it, the comfort of like eating and stuff like that. It made me think how there's that stereotype that like in Asian moms don't apologize, they just give you food, they just cook for you.
Yeah.
Like how that's seen as a tool of comfort that people use.
Yeah. I think it's not just Asian moms. I think it's a lot of like people of color and
Mm,
their family type of vibe. Like, but in my case, also just like I grew up a fat kid. Like, it is what it is. Also, I grew up being the first baby in a very long time. That's the first thing.
hmm
Second, yeah, I was the first baby in a very long time, as well as I looked like all of my aunts and my grandmother, because I was like I look like my dad's side,
hmm
and none of them expected me to look like them because my mom does obviously doesn't look like them at all. And I came out looking like a carbon copy of all of them. So please understand. And
mm.
they are the the more plump and thick side of my family. They're the ones who, got a little meat on their bones. So I came out like a mini version of them, as well as I came after a long time. Do you know how much they enjoyed feeding me? Like they were just like, that's a baby
Oh,
me. What do you mean? So they passed me around,
yeah.
and I was like, I was the Wonder Baby. I was handed around, and they just kept feeding me in different ways, forms, and hows, because they're just like, oh, look at the baby, look at chicks, eat
Yeah.
this. Be like, okay, and then I would. So some of my best memories are with food,
Mm.
and not in a weird way where
Yeah.
people make it weird. So some of my best memories are
Like with
accompanied by
loved
certain
ones and
meals. Like,
stuff.
yeah, like, and that's why I'm like, and I think that's a lot of people. I don't think that's not normal. I think that's actually very common. So, like, I think in my case, the thing that would probably help me, and just coming back to obviously like health, whatever it is, I think that thing that would probably help me regulate would just be maybe just having small tastes of nice things, as opposed, you know what I mean? Like my
Mhm.
thing might be just learning how to eat nice things in moderation, as opposed to because people are like, yeah, just eat like rice, chicken, and broccoli. I'm like, hell no. That in itself makes me depressed enough that I know after a week I'm going to revenge eat everything I wanted to taste.
That
So it's
part of
more of
revenge
a
eating. Yeah.
You get me?
hmm
So I'm like, nah, dude. Like I have to my rethinking of
hmm
food needs to be more about how to enjoy things in moderation as opposed to how to cut things out, because all
Yeah.
the things that taste nice, feel nice, whatever it is, are bad for me or whatever. So I just have to manage my desire for nice things, because I'm like, otherwise it won't be maintainable. I will eat healthy for however long and then get off the train because I like food. I don't hate food. I'm
Yeah.
not beefing with food, you know?
hmm
So,
I do think though, like when you said going back to rice, chicken and broccoli, a little bit after that, I'm like, okay, sure, roasted broccoli with a balsamic reduction, some grilled chicken with with like maybe the 6 gun grill spice and some yellow rice. That sounds great. But if we're just talking
the
about
balsamic
burgers,
reduction. I was about to say, but the balsamic reduction has sugar in it. So no. The six gun is got chock full
probably
of
has
sugar and
MSG.
calories. So no. The yellow rice has also additives that aren't going to work for you.
I
So no.
we
Your
are going
food
to
needs to
die one
look as
day.
white as like it needs to look like it was cooked in a household of Caucasia.
But who's saying that? What people of color are saying that?
It's not people of color. It's
So
it's
my
the
thing is
health
like,
gurus.
why have we accepted that healthy? What if they're
So
wrong?
this is the. Can I tell you something interesting though? I was
Huh?
actually watching this video. I didn't finish it because I was also like, I'm not Caribbean, so she's gonna tell me about plantains. Like I know where to get plantains right now. But there
I
was this
love
video I was
plantain,
watching
but
of.
anyway.
Yeah, apparently it's good. I've never had it. But yeah, so in the video it was this black lady and she was talking about the Caribbean African version of the Mediterranean diet, which
Mm,
obviously is like, the really famous diet that everybody is on at the moment,
hmm.
where like it's very good for you and it's great for your like
One
your
of those blue
longevity,
zone.
anti-inflammatory. Yeah, like it's the blue zone thing, whatever it
Yeah,
is. And there's an African version of that. Because she was saying that the biggest issue is the fact that like with a Mediterranean diet, how do you have access to Mediterranean things when you are like on the other side of the world? You know
literally.
what I mean? So like
Yeah.
how does that work? So yeah, I was actually like, it's quite interesting, but I was also like, I love how I'm watching this as if I'm in Africa. I'm in Asia, dog.
Well, Japan is
Which is
a
a
blue
no, which
zone.
is yeah. So the thing is, I'm also in another quarter to blue zone. So it's not that like I don't have access to those blue zone. The only problem is I don't like their diet. It's not nice. It's not nice.
Well, yeah.
I
It's
like
not for you. It's
sushi,
not for you.
but I can't eat sushi every day. Sushi is
Mm.
expensive.
Sushi.
It's not nice.
Yeah.
So that's my thing. So that's the problem is but the
Now
big
that you
thing that
mention
actually
it,
is
I'm just thinking, like, I really just have the stereotypical kind of versions of it. I'm thinking Japan when I think of food. I think sushi, I think the rice balls. That's it. Oh, and teriyaki. That's it.
yeah.
I'm like, actually, what do them people eat? I don't actually know.
When I say when you said to, my brain was like, yeah, the Tokyo Drift. Ay, that's when you're like,
Okay, someone is tired.
ah, no. My brain was like, yeah, the Tokyo Drift, man. The
You see, I had the
Tokyo.
same moment in the beginning of this episode.
Yeah. I think the loop-de-loo has caught me. But
Hmm.
anyway, so I think because I'm in a different blue zone, I just have to. But the big running thing though that I have noticed with blue zone diets is um less red meat, more fish.
Mm.
That's the running thing. Like
And
less
how do
red
you
meat, more
feel
fish.
about fish?
I mean, I'm not a big fan of cooked fish. Like it's not
Mhm.
my favorite thing in the world. But I mean, I guess. Like, I guess.
I
I
get.
just, yeah, it's not my favorite. I like tuna, but I don't like, I'm not, I like tuna, I like sardines. Ooh, I love a sardine. Oh, I haven't had sardines in ages. Must get sardines.
Oh, I'm
Anyway,
thinking of
but like, I like
pilchards. What's
those.
the difference between
Oh,
pilchards?
pilchards. Sardines and pilchards, both. Any tinned fish, I'm
Yes,
in. I'm locked.
yes.
Sign me up, brother. And raw fish, the only problem with raw fish is it's expensive no matter where you go. Here, there, everywhere, it's expensive.
Yeah.
Raw fish is expensive. So, yeah, I think that's the thing. So, the one thing I have been eating a lot of here is pork. And I'm like, I also think that might also be contributing to my body because my body doesn't like pork like that. Like, I'm not a pork forward person,
Yeah.
but it's the cheapest meat to buy here.
I used
So,
to
I
be
think that's
allergic
another
to
thing.
it when I was younger. Like I used to get gums.
Same!
But really?
Yeah, like it actually made my tonsils flare up.
Oh, I'll
Yeah,
get
like my
big
throat would
bumps all
actually.
over my body.
Yeah, no, I used to have like full on tonsil flare-ups to the point where every time I would go anywhere and like someone was like, "Yo, is she allergic to anything?" My parents would have to say pork because it would cause like an actual like my throat would like close up, but
Close
not like
like
close
a
up and not breathing, but I would have like actual tonsil flare-ups where like my whole throat would just be like,
yo. Crazy.
yeah, crazy, right? And then I
Food
outgrew it.
gives you life, can kill you.
Hey, brother. Hey, brother. The really interesting thing, though, is I only reacted to pork, not cured pork. So, like, I could eat bacon, I could
Mhm.
eat polonies, like, I could eat
Ham.
pork that had been processed in some way.
Ah, okay, interesting.
Pure pork, like, if you put a pork chop in front of me, you're asking for
Mhm.
my throat to close up.
Actually, now I think about it, I don't think I've had much non-processed pork. I think most of the time it is like a bacon, ham kind of situation. Interesting.
Yeah. because of those processed, because generally a lot of the pork we eat is processed, like
Yeah.
outside of this country, Lord knows, you eat every type of pork known to man. You'll get to know pork like it's your best friend in life. But in every other country that's not here,
Mhm.
pork isn't like its most popular like variants are like thingies, are like the bacons, the
Mhm.
sausages, the processed things, like the gammon, the what's that thing? What's that thing? The one that
Ham.
the Germans make. Eisbein. Bo Eisbein. Bo ham.
What's
Bo
Eichbein?
salami. Eisbein is like it's like a I think it's a pork leg. It's very yummy.
Like from Tom
Very
and
yummy.
Jerry. That one from Tom and Jerry.
Kind of, yeah. Little bit, yeah. Actually.
Okay.
It's really good, dude. I get why they were fighting over it. It's delicious. It's
Mm.
one of my mom's favorite things in the world.
I would love
Eisbein
to
is like
try that
what
sometime.
like when I say my mother would fight for an Eisbein type of vibe. Like, but also my mom is very meat forward. Like my mother is a carnivore.
Mm.
Like in the worst and best ways to describe it. My mother is a carnivore. Like I love meat, but my mom loves meat.
Loves meat.
Loves it. But yeah. So yeah, so that's the thing I'm trying to balance is I'm realizing also is I have to recognize that my body also went through a year of being shocked out of its normal diet. I
Hmm.
ate a lot of beef back home and I ate like my diet was different, bro. I didn't eat this much rice in South Africa. Like I didn't eat like you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of things that I'm also like I need to recognize that there's a lot of food behavior that I
Hmm.
picked up here that I didn't have in South Africa. So
Yeah.
as a result, I also have to just understand that my body also might be taking a while to adapt to the food. But I'm also like, do I want it to?
Because you'll be changing over again soon.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, do I want it to? I mean, unless of course someone's son decides to pull his socks up and freaking make me a respectable woman. But even then, I'm be like, we're going to South Africa. I need to eat some South African food and then we can come back. But I need
Hmm.
And you need to eat some South African food too. Then you'll realize actually it's not nice here.
Tracy,
I think
you can't say that. The people will be upset.
sorry. It's very nice. It's nice. It's just it's not my personal taste.
Different people like different things.
Yes.
I did want to say though, because we talked about how like the pleasure memories that, are attached to food and how it can be
Yeah.
used as a gift or as a form of love. I think I saw somewhere um where someone said food is like love made edible, something like that.
Mm.
But it makes me think about the flip side where you have, I don't know if they're called crunchy moms or like moms that then use food in a negative way and kind of like
Yeah.
restrictive as a form of punishment in terms of like how restrictive they are with it and how that can cause unhealthy relationships with food as those kids grow up and stuff. So yeah, I don't know, I just find all these things fascinating.
I think food can be a lot of things to a lot of people in a lot of
Yeah,
ways, but I think that's everything in life. You get
sure.
me? Like, if you want to focus on it as a study, you can. If you don't, you don't. Like,
Mhm.
you can say everything from like physical touch can be interpreted in multiple different
That's
ways.
true. Yeah.
Words can be interpreted in multiple different ways. Love expressed is words.
Yes.
Do you
Yeah.
get me? Like, I think that same concept can be applied with so many things.
Yes.
This is a bit of a side note, but I've noticed something of late that I like has been playing through my mind where I'm just like, there is no version of like being on the right side of anything anymore. There's so many views and so many ways to think about things
Yeah.
that like yes, obviously there is a predominant biblical truth that we believe in. That's not the thing I'm arguing here.
Hmm.
But like in case of like having opinions on things, there
Yes.
is no
Yes.
right opinion on anything anymore. Because I've watched like some of and I think about just like my favorite like YouTube creators and stuff like that where I'm like I'll have a YouTube creator who talks about let's talk about a food. Let's address it like in food, where you'll have a YouTube creator who talks about how like food being love expressed. Actually, no, let's use the example you just gave, where you'd have, like you said, a crunchy mom who uses food as a punishment. But
Mhm.
another person can express that exact statement as that person, like that mom is using food to save you from yourself down the line. Like so that you don't become the kid that has food trauma and has food that like controls you as opposed to you controlling it.
True.
You
Yeah.
get me?
Yeah.
And I think that's the thing that like I think that's the thing that also plays on my mind quite often is the fact that like opinions and views, there is no version that like you've cracked the code anymore.
Because yes, you can get
Like
the
it
flip
just
side
depends.
where it's a free for all in one household, and then that's also, yeah. I
Bad.
agree. Yeah.
And I think honestly, when it comes to stuff like this, you just gotta, I say all of this to say, you just gotta pick your own like opinion and then live by it and like stand 10 toes down in it, whatever it is. Also, if you stand 10 toes down and you want to change your mind, change your mind. You're allowed.
Hmm.
I think that's another thing. Everybody thinks that like once you express one opinion, you must stay with that opinion for the rest of your life. That ain't true. But yeah, because I was thinking about it in the case of food, where I'm like, I've watched so many people talk about how like comfort eating and like having weird relationships with food and like how food was like a way to express love, but that's a bad thing. And I'm just sitting there and I'm like, yeah, I get that, but those aren't unhappy memories. Those memories aren't bad for my nervous system. Those aren't the things that I need to work out of my body. Do you know
Mm.
what I'm saying? Like
Mm.
those aren't moments I look back upon and am sad about. So why would I now go and villainize those moments? But
Mm.
on the flip of that, as I've said, one could say, but as a result of that, you now have an unhealthy relationship with food.
Yeah. Yeah.
Both can be true.
Speaking of opinions,
So,
there's kind of two things I want to look at. I want to look at diets and the different, diets that there are, and veganism and carnivore, and all the isms that are there. And then I'd also be curious to get your opinion on like weird food combos that people have. Um,
okay.
yeah, but let's start with the diets thing. So I actually, when was that? 2019, when I went
Yeah.
vegetarian for about
Yeah.
maybe 8-ish months, somewhere there.
Mm.
And I mean, it was cool. It was okay. I think I did struggle with, because when you get into a lot of these different diets, a lot of voices are from the West in terms of advice and what
Yeah.
to eat and stuff. And what's available to them isn't necessarily available to me, at least not at a price point that's affordable for me. And around that time was when Tabitha Brown was trending and, veganism and all these things. Do you know what
Yes.
that amino thing she likes to put in her food is? Yay!
What
They have
amino
it
thing?
in Discum. It's kind of like a soy, because she's allergic to soy, I believe. So it's kind of like
Yeah.
a vegan, a gluten-free version of soy sauce. Amino
Oh, okay.
something. I think it has, I don't know, it's
Yeah.
amino something something. But they have it in Discam, which is a like a pharmacy, drugstore, health store
Yeah.
in South Africa. It's flipping expensive.
How much is it?
I don't even remember. I don't even remember. But it was so wildly expensive. I was just like, for something I'm supposed to use like soy sauce, this is crazy. But again, if
Yeah,
it's
or
being
like what is
imported
the
from the
thing?
US,
Yeah.
yeah.
What's the other thing that they also love there? What's it? Liquid smoke.
Yeah. Hey.
That also, they use that for
Yes.
everything. And liquid smoke. Yay! Everything's got liquid smoke on
Liquid
it.
smoke. Yeah. Yeah. I think one time Woolies had it. Oh, Woolies.
No
Woolies
woolies.
is
Mara,
like,
just saying woolies is
mm.
also just telling you what price rate we are walking in here. But I think that's my thing is I think the problem is there are ways to have these
Mhm.
diets on a budget. I think now that we obviously have access to ChatGPT, you can kind of, take a diet and adjust it for your area
For
and
your
your
area,
space and
yeah.
but before, when you had to do the work yourself, you would just give up. Like, why bother? Do you get
Yeah.
me? Because it's like, I can't access the things that are making this as fun as it is for you.
Yeah.
Because for me, I'm vegan, Mara. All I can eat is this and it's gross and I don't like it.
Yeah.
Also because of the fact that as communal eaters, like not saying that Tabitha and her family weren't. It's just obviously they had access to resources as well as being communal, whatever it is. But as
Mm.
communal eaters, especially when you don't control the meals that are in your household, it's more about just not eating things where
Yeah.
your plate looks different to everybody else's. Not
That
that
can
your
become
plate
a problem.
looks, you know what I mean? Where it
Yeah.
becomes less. It can be a problem in multiple ways. You could be hurting the person who's cooking for you. It could be also just the fact that you're not getting your nutrients and whatever it is because what's there is
I
what's
was
cooked.
getting dizzy. So that was one of the things when I was vegetarian. I was getting dizzy spells, so I needed to like supplement with more
So that's what I
iron
mean, is
stuff.
I'm like, yeah, it's tricky, dude, because you have to like if you're gonna do it, you have to kind of lock in on it.
Hmm.
Like you have to go all the way. And shame my mom, I went vegan for a little while in high school, but it's just because I've been on every diet known to man. But we've spoken about this on the podcast, so I'm not going to touch too much on it. But like my mom went through the whole dischem phase where she bought me all the things from the dischem and whatever it is, and I was there like eating soy and blah blah. And I realized that I was like, if I don't like the taste of this thing, it's not gonna last. I'm
It's not. And again,
It's
I feel like that's
not.
another
Like
thing
I
we
need
can
to.
apply to other areas like exercise. Burpees will never be for me.
No, I'll never do a burpee. Let it go. Like I need everybody to understand that I will never do a burpee. Like mostly just because of the fact that my body don't burpee. Like it's not because I don't have the desire. I don't. But even if I had the desire, my body
Yeah.
would be like, "That's nice. You can
That's
want
cute.
it." Doesn't We can want lots of things in this world. Doesn't mean we're gonna
Yeah.
get them. Type of vibe. My body's never burpeed in its life. But I think that, and then also that's like case in point, like I would love to be a runner. Lord knows that would sort me out in terms of like weight management because being a runner is just, it sorts you out, right? It really does. Like just be a runner. It does all the work. If you run for 5Ks, just run 3 to 5Ks a day. You good, dog. You good. Type of vibe. Do nothing else, just that. But the only problem with running is the fact that it's just cardio, which means that it eats at everything. It doesn't help with your muscle mass and stuff like that. Not
Yeah.
always. So
Yeah.
that's the thing with running is you have to still supplement it with strength training. So these are all things I've been thinking about. But anyway, coming back to the food element, I've also been researching that carnivore diet. I'm not gonna lie. Every time I go on my YouTube, I see another video on how to make carnivore buns.
Carnival buns. What's
Yeah.
that?
So it's bread, but there's no carbs. It's literally, I think they use milk powder, eggs, and baking soda or baking powder. And then you have bread.
That's a
And
nasty.
it looks nice, huh? It looks very mwah. It looks very nice.
Mm-mm.
It's like a brioche. That is like a brioche.
I mean, go
I
ahead
want to
and
try
try
it.
it.
It's just right
Because,
now, I'm like, I need all my bills to go past and all of that stuff before I start experimenting with food shopping. Like, I'm just like,
okay.
I got food at home. Relax. So
So for
I'm like,
me,
yeah.
I started becoming very skeptical with some of these things that look nice because like being gluten free, I was looking for like alternative versions to pancakes. I tried a recipe for pancakes made from lentils, lentil flour. Nasty, nasty,
Was
nasty.
it ugly? Was it
It
ugly?
it tasted like lentils.
As one would expect,
As
using
one would
lentil flour.
expect, but like you who wants their
Oh,
pancakes
that's
to taste like
funny.
lentils? Yeah. And you know, people will say you can't even taste it. It tastes just like the real thing. Lies, lies, lies.
Monelichi. Jay. You are lying.
You are
You are
lying.
lying me.
Yeah.
Kodjing mal. As the Koreans would say, Kodjing mal. You're lying.
You know
You
what does
lie.
intrigue me though is
Mm.
the particularly raw vegans And then within raw vegans is the raw vegan desserts. Not because I buy into healthy desserts. I've
Yeah.
accepted that's not. Fruit is the healthiest dessert.
Alright, I don't buy into the healthy desserts propaganda.
Yes, yes.
Down with healthy desserts.
But I think it's
Hansi.
because
Yeah.
I'm, and let me be completely honest here. I'm like baking is not really one of my skills, but I think it's because of a lack of will. If I really wanted to, I could be a baker.
Yeah.
And so I
I
was
don't
wondering,
think. Yeah.
yeah,
No,
I
go, go,
mean,
go, go.
yeah, so I think that's part of what intrigues me about raw vegan desserts is I don't have to bake. It's raw and it will still taste great. So that's something I like, I want to get into. I want to dig into raw vegan desserts. They look great also, but looks can be deceiving.
Yeah, that's another thing. Because also vegans be eating nasty things and saying it's delicious, just simply because that's the best they can eat within their bounds. Let's
Yeah.
just say the truth, guys. Let's say what's real. Also, if you really wanted to explore another space, go into these three ingredient desserts. Like with yeah, like these three ingredient no bake desserts. Like that's a
Mm.
nice little hole to go into. The one downside with those though is you have to just pay attention to the calories and the sugar amount.
Yeah, because
Because another
often the
thing
sugar
that people
makes
don't talk
up
about.
for the lack of something.
So another thing people don't talk about is the fact that like obviously this all comes together the way it comes together, whatever it is. But there's gonna be a catch if you're not making it the way it's supposed to be made. And sometimes it's a calorie intake, sometimes it's a sugar amount, sometimes it's something weird that you just don't plan for.
Yeah.
So you just have to like kind of keep an eye out for those things. But other than that, these three ingredient no bake things, bomb. You should get in there. Also, like I had a lot of oats and I actually finished them. I was sitting there like trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with all these oats, and then I realized I don't got no oats no more. But like I had a lot of oats and I was
Which
like,
is
what am I gonna do
great.
with these oats? And then I finished them and I was like,
Oh,
they're finished now. But I have a lot of rice. That's the
you
problem.
can
And I don't
imagine.
want to eat it. Like I'm just like I
Are you
don't have the
riced
desire to
out?
eat this much rice. I'm riced out, dog. I'm riced out. And I have so much of it. So much.
Mm.
Because I bought it last year when I was like, ah, nice bulk deal.
Damn,
Hey.
bro, it's from last, like you bought that much. It's still a lot at this point. Wow.
Anyway, I even gave away some of it. And it's still here, just looking at me in the eyes like, hello.
So what have you been eating of late? Like potatoes, pasta,
No,
noodles?
so I have been eating rice, but I've also been eating like, I haven't actually had as many noodles anymore. But yeah, potatoes. I've honestly just been eating the rice because I'm just like, I cooked some of it, so I have to eat the cooked rice that I made. But the raw rice, I'm looking at it now and I'm just like, it's fine if I don't eat this for the rest of the year, dog. Like, I'm all
Riced
right.
out, properly riced
I'm
out.
riced out. I'm also just thinking of like cooking like a chunk of it, putting it in the freezer. So if I want rice, it's cooked. Because the trick is when I want it cooked. I
Mm.
don't have time to wait for the rice cooker to do the, even though it's very short and it's very easy and I should just let it be. But like I'm also like I want it cooked. I want it to exist already. So yeah, these are all things that you just have to consider, man.
Yeah. Have you
Yeah.
experimented with recipes in your rice cooker? I saw someone make a cake in their rice cooker the other day.
I did actually. I made ratatouille in my rice cooker last year.
Oh, I've never had ratatouille. How
Yeah.
is that?
Babes, it's just tomato sauce and eggplant.
Well, that's disappointing.
No, like legit. Like I want to sit here and tell you that like it's a life-changing recipe where you're going to just discover, the key to all Italian food. No, it's a tomato based sauce and eggplant. That's what
Okay.
ratatouille is.
Well,
Tasty.
okay. Quickly, let's look at
Yeah.
some, well, some people consider them weird food combos. I would like to get some of
Hmm.
yours. My favorite ones are fries and ice cream, particularly actually. The skinny
Yeah.
fries from McDonald's with their McFlurry, Oreo McFlurry. Oh, I loved that. Okay. And then for some people, avocado with sugar is a weird thing, but again, that's just something I grew up with. Um, then peanut
Can
butter,
I just mention
yeah.
that? Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you when you said it initially, but my mom, like my first experiences of eating avocado was with sugar and salt mixed together. Don't ask. It
Okay.
was a weird combo. I didn't like
Okay.
Ever for a while because of that combo. I'm
Yeah.
just like, me and my mom need to rock about that one of these days. But
We need
like
to get back.
avocado with sugar was not unfamiliar to me, is what I'm saying.
Okay, cool. Rice with peanut butter and sugar. Again, for me, that's not weird. I grew up on that. Like, I feel like Malawians, Zimbabweans, Zambians, I'm not sure what other countries, but yeah, it can be rice, it can be Sam. It's just like,
So the interesting thing is samp with peanut butter is very common.
hmm
Like my mom cooks samp with peanut butter
without
type of
sugar.
vibe.
Like you have
No,
it
without sugar.
cereals.
No,
Okay.
the peanut butter is there to like thicken the samp, like to make
Uh-huh.
it,
Okay.
like to make it
Yeah.
mm, creamy. Yeah, creamy
Yes.
type of vibe. So, but rice with peanut butter and sugar. That actually might be something I might try, girl. So is it just that? Is it loose rice and then like you put in peanut
Yeah,
butter and
like
put in sugar?
warm. The
That's
rice
it.
has to be milk. You can loosen it a bit. I'm sorry, the rice has to be warm. You can loosen it up with milk, but yeah, the rice has to be warm so that the peanut butter like melts and stuff like that.
That might be the way I'm gonna eat through my rice. Granted, this sounds like a chunky ways. Yeah, this is a bad idea. Never mind. That sounds
Okay.
calorific.
And then
Sounds delicious though.
something that I have not enjoyed. And okay, I had this once and it was sitting out in the sun for some time, so maybe that made it bad. It was a peanut, watermelon, and feta salad. And it tasted horrendous to me. But I know there's quite a
Is
few
it just those
that
three
love it.
things, or were they on top
No,
of lettuce?
there was some lettuce in there and stuff like that, but the main thing was the watermelon, feta, and pecan in it. And I just,
That combo is actually delicious.
is it?
Just not it is not in any measure of the imagination supposed to be hot or warm in any way. If it's not cold,
Yeah.
don't eat it.
I think it
That's
went bad
crazy.
because we're having a Thanksgiving at the church and some of the food was left outside for some time. So I think it went bad. It was disgusting.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll
Yeah,
give that
no.
one another go.
That's okay. So what are the nice combos? Let's see. Sorry, my brain has gone blank now that you asked this question. And I have weird food combos. I really do. They exist. It's just you ask me things and then I'm just like, eh?
Wait.
And I think that's where my brain is right now. But I'm like, I agree with the fries and milkshake. I haven't had it as much as others. Like I'm not in love the way people are in love.
Hmm.
This isn't a weird combo, but I'm just like, guys, we don't give enough shout out to PB and J. PB and J, dog. Ooh, it's not a weird combo, but I feel like it needs to also get credit. Cheese and jam.
Oh, yes. At first, I thought that was crazy. And then I had it on a scone, changed my life. Cheddar
Yo,
and
cheese
some
and
jam,
now,
strawberry
now,
jam.
oh, I've got a weird combo that's
Okay.
gonna throw the streets off. PB and J with cheese.
I tried that somewhere and have I tried it? I feel like someone told me about it and I tried it. I'm not sure now. I'm willing to try it again.
Homie, slice and a
Hmm.
biscuit. Talk to me nice,
Okay.
because that's a good time.
Okay.
That right there
Yeah.
is a good time. It's the road to the problem with me though is like my food combos are big back activity. Like big back activity. Like
I
just
think
turn
mine were
around,
as
show me that's a
well.
big back.
Rice with peanut butter
Like
and
straight
sugar.
up.
Like that's
They're all just
cool.
like, you know what? I love you like a fat kid loves cake energy. They're all big back activity. Just how can I make this the fattest version of whatever it is top of our block? Like, and I'm just trying to think. I think that's one of my biggest big back activities. I love that. Like a PB and J with cheese. Mm, Mm.
Hey.
What else? What else? What else? What have I eaten together where I'm just like, that's a little weird? I like to put, but I actually just think this is just making like satay, but like I like to put peanut butter in my noodles sometimes.
Oh yeah.
But that's just trying to create like a Thai food. Is it Thai?
Right.
Yeah, it's Thai food that
Yeah,
has
I
like
think
the peanut
so.
butter satay energy, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Like there's some Asian food that has peanut butter like interlaced, so that actually isn't that weird. But I love actually I have a peanut butter problem,
I was
actually.
hearing a lot of
Yeah.
peanut butter in these things.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, me and
Mm.
peanut butter maybe need to break up, actually. Maybe peanut butter is where the things are going left here on the streets. Because peanut butter is at the core of a lot of these recipes. Mara, she treated me nice. I think if I take the rice out, but I keep the peanut butter, maybe we can find balance.
I mean, maybe
Maybe balance
protein
can be
shake
found.
vibes.
But yeah.
Okay,
What
you can.
else? Yeah, I can't think of anything else, my love.
That's
I'm
all
not gonna lie
right.
to you. My brain's gone blank.
You can land the train for
Yeah.
us, Trey.
Shall I?
Yes.
Sorry, I'm just sorry. Like it's weird because I really am a weird eater, hey. I really am. It's just right now. My brain's like, nope.
Did you ever do chips in bread, like crisps in bread as a kid?
I understood why people liked it. I didn't enjoy it
Okay.
because I was just like, the thing is, I like my sandwiches moist. And not moist as in the bread is moist, but I like a moist sandwich. So the chips and bread felt like they never became friends, if that makes any sense.
Hmm.
Unless you put like way too much butter or other things to make the chips soften and counter the nature of the chip.
Yeah. No,
Do
which
you
that
get me?
destroys the purpose.
That destroys the purpose. You might as well just have like chips, like 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 fries in
Hmm.
bread. Now, fries in bread though. Nama, 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 na, 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 big bag. Hey, put some chips in some bread. Talk to me nice. Nama, nama, na, na, na. Use a big bag. Hey, hey.
Oh, Mama.
Guys, chips and ooh, flip. I could have some chips and bread right now. Some
At 2 a.m.
cheese
in the morning.
with some cheese. Actually, it's 3:30 now, but yeah,
Oh, snap.
some
Okay.
cheese.
Girl.
Anyway, shall I land this plane, my darling?
Yes.
JSG, you brought to us the voice note to voice note, ever to voice note, where we meditated on a summer meal.
Yes.
We meditated on a summer meal that you
Yes.
proposed. And we've gone on a bit of a journey about food as not just an art form, but food as so many things. It's
Yeah.
food as love, food as expression, food as all of it. So you were thinking about food as an art form and you expressed what you expressed in your voice note. From then to now, what were you thinking and what are you thinking now?
Yeah, going into this, I was thinking mainly about like how much I love food and the vast there's so many aspects to food. There's the emotional, there's the practicals, there's the art part of it in terms of texture and all that. Then there's the health side, there's the balance and all that. And yeah, I'm still
Yeah.
thinking food is cool, man. Food is cool. I like food.
Arre, arre. Yeah, the art, the textures, the culture. And you know what it brings me to? Food is cool, dog. Not you building us up to be like, yeah, food is cool, man. That's it. I'm done. Anyway, that being said, and on that note, food is cool. I like food also as well. Friends, colleagues, people who love us all. This has been I Was Thinking with
Chili.
and Trey Trey. Thank you so much for listening. And if you remember nothing else, remember food is cool, man.
Food is cool. Insert glasses
Love
emojis and
you.
glasses.
Food
Bye.
is cool, man. Oi, food is cool, man. Love you. Bye.
Bye.